indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I would like to welcome everybody to the December Borough Board meeting. Just do a few minutes of housekeeping before we move on to our presentation. Attendance, oh, we have everybody is here now. Okay, so we have full attendance. I'm just going to give Chris a moment to take a seat.
So the last one here, I don't expect this to
If everybody can just go into your packets, take a look at the minutes, and when you all have the opportunity, I'd like to entertain a motion to accept the minutes.
Well, I read them because you sent us.
Yes, Brooke did send them to everybody ahead of time.
So we can speed up the process. I move to accept the minutes.
All right, Jerry first. Do I have a second on that? Joe a second. Okay, so we're going to move right into our presentation. We have the Center for New York City Neighborhoods here. They're going to give a presentation on their community and energy engagement program. So, William, the floor is yours.
Absolutely. How's the best?
Oh, I'm sorry, I should have
No, it's
asked
okay.
you. I didn't realize that we didn't put that in yet.
Is it okay if I stand over here?
Yep, whenever you're ready, go ahead.
All right. Hello, everybody. On behalf of the Center for New York City Neighborhoods, thank you for inviting us to present on our community energy engagement program. I'm also going to touch on one of our resiliency programs as well. My name is William. I am a community energy advisor, and let's start. So, a quick rundown of our agenda today. We're going to talk about our mission. We're going to go over our sustainability programs. I'll discuss the problems and why we're creating these programs. We'll look shortly at the resiliency program, and then I'll take questions at the end and leave up my contact information as well. So who is the Center for New York City Neighborhoods? We are champions for homeowners in New York State. Our mission is to protect and promote affordable home ownership for middle and working class families so we can build strong and thriving communities. There are a couple different areas we help in. We help with mortgages. We help with foreclosure prevention. We help in coastal communities, scam preventions, and we help with rehabs and retrofits. So today I'm going to be talking about our coastal community programs and our rehab and retrofit programs. So speaking of rehab and retrofits, let's start with our sustainability programs. So first, I want to talk about why we created the sustainability program. New York City buildings are energy inefficient. And first, before we go into why, I'd have to explain what I mean by energy inefficient. When we're looking at a building, we're looking at the systems and how well the systems work with the smallest amount of energy possible. But we're also looking at the building as a whole. So the whole building approach and everything working together. Now, we have some of the oldest building stock in the U.S. The New York City was primarily built in the 1920s and then the 1950s and 60s. Because of this, this was before energy conservation was a thing. Builders did not think of conserving energy, they just simply thought of building beautiful buildings. So this is an issue. But we can't just replace all those buildings. If people live in them, people work in them, it would be incredibly costly and it would take a long time. So it's predicted that between 80 and 90% of current buildings today will still be here in 2050. And to illustrate how inefficient they are, this is a thermal image captured in Brooklyn. This is taken during the winter. As you can see, the red and white areas are where heat is escaping the building, while the blue areas are no heat escaping. So one of these buildings is not like the other. That building in the middle, which is blue, is occupied, it is running, but it is built to passive house standards. Passive house standards are some of the highest, most strictest energy efficiency standards in the world, and this house happened to be retrofitted that way. So the answer is we need to retrofit our buildings. But there are some barriers in the way of that. One of them is a split incentive for landlords on energy efficiency. So landlords, they own the buildings, but they don't necessarily live in them. I know that's a little different here in Staten Island. We have a lot of homeowners as opposed to landlords. But about only 30% of home or people in New York City actually own their homes. So for a landlord to pay a lot of money to bring down tenants' costs and increase their comfort is not necessarily going to get them more tenants. It's much harder to sell high levels of insulation compared to things like open concept kitchens and hardwood floors. And lastly, there's the energy burden. Energy burden for low to moderate income households specifically. An energy burden is how much a household spends on utility bills every month and what percentage that makes up of their pay. Unfortunately, the low to moderate income often live in the draftiest and most expensive houses to heat and end up paying more per month even though they use less electricity than their higher income counterparts. So our focus at the Center for New York City Neighborhoods is 1 to 4 family homes. And historically, 1 to 4 family homes have been underserved by the state and city's energy efficiency programs. This is primarily because multifamily buildings only make up 2% of the land area or the living area in New York City, but they use 45% of the city's energy for residential, whereas the 1 to 4 family homes take up 80% of the housing stock. We also, so to prove this, we also saw that less than 2% of all 1 to 4 family retrofits that were done by NYSERDA were done here in New York City. So that's where we come in. We're hoping to fill that gap. And that's why we created a sustainability program along with NYSERDA, which is the New York State Energy Research and Development Authority. We basically are trying to make it renewable energy and energy efficiency affordable and within reach of 1 to 4 family homes. That's why we created the Community Energy Engagement Program, which is then run by the Community Energy Advisors, of which I am. So we connect residents to resources that provide cost-saving opportunities when looking to retrofit their homes. We talk to them and identify their goals and needs for the project. We recommend programs based on their eligibility and interests, and I will also say that we go beyond just NYSERDA programs, so just state programs. We also look at federal programs and we look at local programs here in the city. So we really have a tailor-made approach to each project. And then we connect homeowners to qualified contractors, and we really stay with them throughout their project, both as an advocate and as a guide. We understand that dealing with contractors can be difficult sometimes. It's just the way it is. So we really fight for our clients as well. And lastly, we follow up with them to calculate the energy savings because we actually want to know what our impact was. So the program eligibility, actually all New Yorkers statewide are eligible. We focus on homeowners and renters in the 1 to 4s. We also are responsible for multifamily building owners and small businesses, but we refer those to partners that already exist and are doing very similar things within the city already, like Retrofit Accelerator or the Small Business Services. We also partner with local organizations like the National Housing Service of Staten Island here in Staten Island. So in terms of the program process, we typically have someone sign up at an event. We often ask them to go through an assessment to make sure that they know everything in their home is documented, all the energy waste. And then we look at financing options to actually make those upgrades. And lastly, we help them implement them through financing and selecting a contractor. The home energy assessment, as I just mentioned, is a free to reduced cost, top to bottom look of a home. Experienced contractor comes out, looks at the home, looks at the systems like the boiler, the furnace, the insulation of the walls in the attic, and then they produce a personalized report which will show them their cost savings and how much it actually will cost. Then an added benefit is during the home energy assessment, they do a health and safety check. So they look at all the equipment and make make sure it is functioning properly. There aren't any gas leaks. They also look for things like lead paint, asbestos, and mold. So that's great because oftentimes these can be hidden dangers that homeowners don't realize they have in their homes. Lastly, community energy advisors help with energy financing. We have grants for low to moderate income up to $8,000 through the state. If a homeowner is just looking for a rebate for an appliance, we can help identify that and lower the cost of affording new equipment. We also have incentives like property tax abatements or credits at the federal level. And finally, we have a team of counselors who are certified HUD counselors who can talk to the homeowners about their finances and what it would mean to take out a loan for their finances. So just making sure they understand exactly what the implications are there. In terms of energy efficiency improvements, we can help with things like appliance upgrades, as I mentioned. This being anything from free light bulbs, LED light bulbs, rebates on washers and dryers, rebates on furnaces. But we also do things like helping find programs that will install smart thermostat for you. And then we can move up to the larger projects, which is like air sealing windows and doors and cracks, adding insulation to the home and the attics and the walls, installing ground source or air source heat pumps, which are about 33% more efficient than other typical heating implements. And lastly, we can go all the way up to a large project like installing solar panels and being able to finance that. So now I want to move into our resiliency programs, touch on them briefly. The problems in resiliency in New York State are twofold. We have an increased risk of flooding due to sea level rise. For the past 100 years, we've already seen over a foot of sea level rise, and the trend is only expected to continue. This leads to potential structural damage from things like storm surges and nuisance flooding, which has become more and more a thing, which is, it's not a big storm, it's not a hurricane, it's not a tropical storm, it's just a rainstorm, and it ends up flooding the area. We also have, at the same time, rising flood insurance costs. So these rising costs are due to changes in legislation, but it also is because FEMA is changing the flood insurance rate maps. So they're actually capturing more people and requiring more people to buy flood insurance. I'm going to show you what that looks like. So this is the 1983 flood insurance rate map, also known as a FIRM. I'm sure many of you are very familiar with this. This hasn't been updated in over 30 years. So FEMA is actually trying to update this right now. This is what the current one looks like, and this is what the FEMA released in 2013. New York City actually appealed this because the FEMA used a model that was incorrect and overstated the dangers of flooding in the area. But this is our best guess of what the future map will look like. The future map will be coming out, we think, between 2020 and 2021. In terms of our resiliency programs, we really aim to educate homeowners and residents on how they can lower their flood insurance rates, protect their property from future flooding and extreme weather events. And it's funded by the Governor's Office of Storm Recovery and the New York Rising Communities, of which 9 neighborhoods selected to be part of this program, which is offering a free home resiliency audit program along with possible residential sewer backwater valve installation. Unfortunately, Staten Island does not have a neighborhood that's participating in this program, but we do very much hope that this will change in the near future. However, floodhelpny.org in general is a great educational tool that every New Yorker should utilize. You can log on, you can type in your address, and you can see where you are on the current flood insurance rate map and where you might be in the future flood insurance rate map. They can also get a rough estimate of what their flood insurance rate might be and find out ways that they can lower their flood insurance rates in plain English, including mitigation options. So with that, I'll take questions, and I'm going to leave up my contact information. Yes.
We're not talking communities to
I'm sorry?
Means testing?
Means testing?
Yeah, for any of the incentives, any of the financial aspects, anything along those lines.
I am not sure, I'm sorry, I don't actually know
So
what it
means
means.
testing meaning that, whatever people's incomes are will be relevant to deciding how much you can or can't do for somebody, whether it's through a grant program, a loan program, whatever that might be.
So some programs do have income eligibility requirements. There are tiers of certain programs, so very low income people who are eligible for things like SNAP or HEAP public assistance in general can receive grants up to $8,000. People who are in between that and a higher income earner can get, or below the 80% area median income can get half off the suggested energy efficiency upgrades.
Okay, and where is that information to be found with what
You-
you offer?
Yeah, absolutely. You can go to NYSERDA, its website, or you can direct people towards ourselves. We would be happy to talk to them, even if they just have a kind of random question about energy efficiency. We're happy to always look at the answer people. And I can provide my card as well. Yes.
The phone number and the email address you have there,
Yes.
is that for the Center for New York City Neighborhoods?
That is for the Center for New York City's Neighborhoods SEEP program. This is a hotline for, in general, for our programs. We have a wide variety of programs. We have mortgage assistance, foreclosure assistance, and they can connect with, we have a wide network of network partners who can help with many things.
But, so with those various programs, you can reach this as well?
Yes, absolutely.
You had mentioned, or the slides mentioned that you also tested for things like leaks and
Yes.
asbestos. Do you find maintenance repairs for that?
So that is a good question. Typically, the state does not finance fully those fixes. Actually, if there is asbestos found, they will stop the testing immediately because it is unsafe for the contractor to be in there and for them to be stirring up dust and things like that. And that also includes lead paint. But the important thing, the value added, is that the homeowner now knows that that is an issue within their home. And they can use a small amount of a loan, I think it's up to $3,000 or $2,000 to help finance those
So
fixes.
you would put them with the
Yes.
process required to.
Yes, and there's also many repair programs in the city that can help with things like that.
Thank you.
Yeah. Any other questions?
When you were talking about kind of resiliency and stuff, of roofing,
Yes.
it's just coincidentally, we've been hearing from some people lately that are in need of having to have roofs done, and so the things that you were talking about for resiliency, fixes, windows and such, is roofing considered?
So when we talk about mitigation, primarily we're looking at things like raising your mechanicals, filling in your basement, sort of things like that to stop floods. Now, we do encounter many questions about roof repairs, window repairs, which we do take in and we will refer out if we don't know the answer to. Again, we have a wide network of partners that do things like this. For example, there's a senior citizen assistance repair program that we often send people to for low-cost repairs.
Okay, and when you were talking mostly about home ownership for 1 to 4 family units, but then you were talking buildings too, so I know one CBO that owns their building and there are rental units in the building.
Yep.
And I know they're having some roofing problems right now, I was hearing about this today, so I don't know if they would be potentially somebody who could benefit from.
I mean, absolutely send them our way. If we can't help them personally, again, we will refer them out to a partner who can help them.
Okay, cool.
Yes.
So, this may sound silly, but so if someone in Tottenville feels they have leaky, drafty windows, or the heating system isn't working properly, they would contact you?
Absolutely.
As simple as that?
Yes.
You deal with it from there?
Yes. We'll guide them through the process. We'll talk to them about their needs and wants and what is possible.
So at least we'd be doing the assessment for their energy efficiency, that there may or may not be a route for financial assistance for you, but at least people can always walk away with at least that much.
There will always be a route for financial assistance. It's primarily on the homeowner or the building owner. If they want to take out loans, there's some low but we definitely make sure that they understand what those implications are when they take that time off.
Okay. Gotcha. And the only other question, you mentioned about contractors.
Yes.
So if the contractor is not affiliated with your program,
Mhm.
if so-and-so went through your whole, bit and was directed to the kind of work that they could have done, that they have, the contract they usually work with, do they have to work with contractors that are affiliated with the organization?
So
or-
the programs that we help do, we help put people in are typically, they have a set list of contractors that have been certified at the highest levels of the state.
Okay.
So just making sure that they're doing their due diligence and hiring the correct
Okay.
certified contractors.
Okay, great.
So how does John Doe in New Dorp or Tottenville or the South Bronx know that you exist and know that they can get involved with this?
Yeah, absolutely. So we are really just beginning our outreach process in Staten Island. We would love to come to all the community boards and speak there. We also are looking to go to community events where we can do things like table or even go to civic association meetings. We were at a civic association meeting about a month ago in South Beach where we talked about our resiliency program.
Do you have information prepared that electronically can be sent, because we have a pretty vast contact list on all the boards and the elected officials.
Yes,
So
absolutely.
send that electronically, you can get it out to hundreds and hundreds of people.
That would be fantastic. Yeah, we would be happy to follow up and provide that.
We affiliate with HPD, we're gonna be doing, our office is gonna be doing a resource fair with HPD probably in January. They usually kind of coordinate CBOs to bring in and such, so.
Yeah, absolutely. We work very, very closely with HPD. In fact, one of our other members is team members is at the HPD property owners clinic right now, and they're talking to property owners from Staten Island.
Okay, well, I work with them to see like what CBOs they were gonna be reaching out to, I'll make sure that we bring you into the loop on that.
That's fantastic. Thank you so much.
Do you also too, because, I don't know, I'd have to check to see if we have any availability, but, would you come out to events that are on the weekends as well? Because we have a resource fair that we do.
Yeah, absolutely. Nights, weekends, we do it all.
Anybody else? Questions? Thank you
Yeah.
for coming,
Thank you.
appreciate it.
Perfect.
This is Luann, but more important, she's the district manager.
Okay.
I'll tell her that to be calling and see, I don't know her community, but setting up a meeting with the board, which I think would be a good idea.
Okay, absolutely. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay, I just want to continue moving along. We did not have any correspondence for this month. Does anybody have any old business to bring up? Any new business to bring up? Okay, can I entertain a motion to adjourn, please? Jeremy
Well, everybody
first.
have a nice holiday.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Are you second?
Yes.
Okay, and then Joe is going to second the motion to adjourn as well as the motion to have a happy holiday. Thank you, everybody. The meeting is adjourned.
Thank you.
All have a happy holiday.